everyone, welcome to this session. So in this session we are looking into circular arrangement for IBPSPO prelims exam. Right. Now before we start, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Time for Bank SSCCGLE, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for all the notifications of the videos we upload in our channel. Right. Yes, now the directions, these questions are based on the following information. So it says 8 persons A through H are sitting around a circular table, but not necessarily in the same order. Some are facing the center and some are facing away from the center. So we do not know exactly how many people are facing center or how many are facing away from the center. Both directions are given in this arrangement. And then he says the following information is known. Now, since 8 persons is saying 8 is an even number, so you will definitely have positions in opposites. So, let us take the arrangement first. So, we have a circle, 4 pairs of opposites is what we will get. If I space them out equally like this, I will have 4 pairs of opposites, 8 people. But I cannot give the directions because I don't know, some are facing the center, some are facing away from the center, right. Now, let us see what the information is given. Now, he says B sits second to the right of F. So, when he says right of F, I need to know the direction of F. So, without that I cannot fix it. So, we will come back to that. And means it refers to the first person. B third to the right of D, and after D he says who means it is the person just before, that is D, faces away from the center. So, now I can start with that because D clearly is facing away from the center. Okay. So, we will start by picking D here, any one position, it does not matter, facing away from the center. Okay. And in which direction is B? B is third to the right of D. So, for facing away from the center, clockwise direction is identified as the right side. Clockwise direction is the right side for any person facing away from the center. So, third to the right. So, first, second, third. So, B is third to the right of D, correct. And then he is also saying that B is second to the right of F. So, when he says second to the right of F, I need to know the direction. But forget about the direction, he wants the position what? Second. So, if B is a second position from F, then can I say F is also second position from B? Correct. So, that means now I have B here, second position means either I can have F here adjacent to D, or I can have F here also on the other side. So, it depends on the direction of F, right side of F has to be analyzed. So, F could be here or F could be here also, it depends. Understood? So, we will see. Now, further what he says, B and F face opposite directions. Okay. So, B and F face opposite directions. I do not know the direction of B here, but B and F face opposite directions he says. Okay. We will come to that. So, we have B and F opposite directions. Right. So, now what we can do is we can take 2 possibilities straight away. Okay. So, instead of keeping it open like this, we can consider 2 possibilities straight away. So, in one case I will put F here, okay, and I will take one more circle. So, 8 people. So, I have D here facing away. So, third to the right of D is B. Then I can have F here also. Now, once I have F here, I can now fix the direction of F, because on which side of F is B? Second to the right side of F. Okay. Now, here from F, in this case, as you can see from F, second position I am counting in the clockwise direction. So, clockwise direction should be the right side. That means F has to face away from the center, because clockwise direction is the right side. And we know that B and F are facing opposite directions. So, B will be towards the center because F is away. Now, in the other case here, Now I am counting, second position on which side? In the anti-clockwise direction. This is the clockwise direction, this is the anti-clockwise direction. So the anti-clockwise direction should be the right side, then F has to face towards the center. Then only the anti-clockwise direction is identified as the right side. Second to the right of F. And then B and F are opposite directions. So now this time B will be facing away from the center. So these are the two possibilities we will have. Okay, further. So this is also done. B and F opposite directions. Okay. Next. Only two persons sit between A and G who means G sit neither adjacent to D nor F. So G is neither adjacent to D nor F. So G is removed here as well as here. That means in one of these three positions you can have G. Similarly, on the other side, I have removed G here, G here, G here, G here, because it is neither adjacent to D nor F. That means this is the only position where you now can have G. The remaining positions are removed for G. Correct? So what is the information? He says only two persons sit between A and G. Okay. So when he says only two persons between A and G, in this case, you can have, or we will have to check, can I have G here? If I have G here, on one side leaving two persons, F is already there, not possible. On the other side leaving two persons, yes, you can definitely have A. So G is available there. Now what happens if I fix a G here? Now on one side leaving two people, yes, it is available. On the other side leaving two people, not available. So G also is possible here. Now what happens if I fix G here? Leaving 2 on this side you have F, leaving 2 on this side you have B. So definitely G is not available here. So there are two possibilities of G and A happening here. So one G here, two people A, or G here, two people A. Understood? So for now I will put it separately. There are only two persons between G and A, like this. Now in this case what is happening? Now on the clockwise direction, leave a gap of two people, you already have F, not possible. The anti-clockwise direction, leaving a gap of 2, you can definitely fix A, because G is already fixed in one of the positions. That's the only available position there. But here you have two possibilities. We'll check that. Then further, what do we have? G and F do not sit opposite each other. So G and F are not opposite each other. Okay. Now check here. F is here. G and F do not sit opposite each other. That means this is the only position where you can have G. And that means leaving a gap of 2, you can have A. And here, see, G and F are not opposite each other. So still both the possibilities are available for us. Correct? Then what else we have? C sits second to the right of H, who means H faces towards the center. So H is guaranteedly facing towards the center, and C is second to the right of H. Okay. So H is facing the center and C is second to the right. Let us see where are the possibilities. See, these are the three possibilities where you can have H. Correct? Now what happens if I have H here? We know H is facing the center. So if I take H as facing the center like this, now anti-clockwise direction is the right side for facing the center. Second to the right, not possible. So H cannot be here. That means this is not there. Then again, now what happens if I put H here and facing towards the center? Now again, anti-clockwise direction is the right side. Now second to the right of H, you already have B. So H also is not available here. So this is also ruled out. Correct? Then the only possibility is you need H here. Then if I take here also H is facing the center, because compulsorily the direction of H is facing the center. Right is always anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, second to the right, you already have G. So H also is not available here. So in none of the available positions, I can place H. That means this is not valid anymore for us. So same way, let us look at this. So now see, if I place H here, facing the center, anti-clockwise direction is the right side. Second to the right, you already have A. So H is not possible here. Now placing H here, facing the center, anti-clockwise direction is the right side. Facing the center, correct? Right is anti-clockwise. So second to the right, you already have G. So C cannot be placed. So H cannot happen there. So that means this is the only position for H. And if I put facing the center, then we know that anti-clockwise direction is the right side. Now you can clearly see that C can be placed in that position. So C is second to the right of H, who is facing the center. Correct? Yes. Yeah, that's what we have. C is second to the right of H, who faces towards the center. Then next, A and C face the same direction but opposite to that of E. Who means E faces towards the center. So A and C should face the same direction, but they should be opposite to E. But E faces the center, means A and C should face away from the center. Okay. So A and C should face away from the center. So the remaining person is E. So E now should face towards the center. Okay. So all the persons are fixed. Now the directions are also fixed except for G. So we will have to look into G. So what else we have here? Finally, he says E and G face the same direction. So E is facing the center. So G should also face the center. So that way we get our final arrangement. Okay. So ensure you are going through the paragraph only once and make necessary points so that you can fix. Yes, and this also automatically satisfied now. Two persons between A and G. See, two people between A and G. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be our final arrangement. Some are facing the center, some are facing away from the center. Okay. Right. Yeah. So that is what we get, the final arrangement. Yes. Now let's look into the questions. Who among the following sits third to the left of A? See, A is here. Now for away from the center, clockwise is the right side, anti-clockwise will be the left side. So I need third to the left of A. So this is first to the left. This is second to the left. And this is third to the left. So my answer is C, choice 2. Correct? Yeah. Then, which of the following statements is true? Okay, let us check. First one says E faces away from the center. No, that is wrong. That's not correct. 2, B is second to the left of F. Now check here. Now see, F is facing the center and B is unfortunately on the right side. B is second to the right side of F, not left side. So second option is also not correct. Okay. Then third, G and H face away from the center. No, both G and H are facing the center. So this is also not correct. Then E is second to the right of A. Now see, A is away from the center. We know right is clockwise direction. So D is first to the right and E becomes second to the right of A. Yes, this option is true for us. And the last one, D sits opposite F. No, opposite F you have E. So D is not opposite. So this is also wrong. So fourth option. Okay. Then, which of the following pair of persons are not adjacent to each other? Okay. DE, they are adjacent. GB, they are also adjacent. HA are also adjacent. FC are also adjacent. That means it is the fifth option. BD, we know B and D are not adjacent because that is the question. Not. which of the following persons are not adjacent to each other. Okay, so it is the fifth option. Right. Then what is the position of E? So he is asking what is the position of E. So from the other person you check. So from H we need to check. So from H you can either go to the clockwise direction, which will become the left side, or you can also go to the anti-clockwise direction, which will become the right side. You can pick any of the directions. So in the clockwise direction it is first, second, third to the left, and if I pick right side, first, second, third, fourth, fifth to the right. So it is either third to the left or fifth to the right. Any one can be given. Okay, so third to the left or fifth to the right. See, third to the left is not given to us. So position of E from H, on the left side E is the third person. So third to the left is not there. But you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth to the right. So that is definitely available in the third option. Fifth to the right. Okay. Right. Then 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to that group. So it's an odd man out question. So let's see. We have C, F, E, G, H. So C, F, E, G, H. Now what do you see here? When you look at G, E, F, H, the directions, they are facing the center, whereas C is the only person among the options who is not facing the center. So the repeated pattern or the common logic we have is facing center. Out of 5 persons, 4 persons are facing center, whereas C is not facing the center. That is how we have to identify, because they are alike. 4 of the following 5 are alike. So what is alike in them? The direction, facing center. Okay, so first option, C. Right. Okay, so those are the questions you have in that. Now again, please do join or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Time for Bank Exams, for all bank, SSCCGL, insurance, railway and other related exams. And the other social media handles that we have, Telegram, this is the link for Telegram channel, for YouTube channel, for Instagram and for Facebook. The links are given in the description box. And for classroom coaching, do contact your nearest time center, and for online courses you can enroll at t4e.info/bankssc online. Thank you.